wanna see the flame, so don't spark the match. We like rookie Kurt Angle, make your ankle snap. Three amigos like Eddie, but don't lie, you steal. Only cheat when we gotta, but to win we will. Mike skills like Dusty, but go hard like Brock. I'm a stunner like Austin, dropping elbows like Mach. Y'all don't wanna see the finish, cause it's us on top. 1, 2, 3, get the V and get a warrior pop. Yo!
Welcome, guys, to another edition of the Bump Boys Review. No Will today. We got Danny. Say hello.
Oh.
And you got myself. We're going to do a quick Raw reaction. So, Danny, we start off the show with the triple threat tag team title match for the Raw tag team titles. We had RK Bro, Rollins, and KO, and Alpha Academy, who were the defending champs. This is a banger of a match, man. Tell me your thoughts.
One of the best tag team matches I've ever seen. Maybe. Without like a ladder and stuff involved.
I think it was one of the best WWE tag matches we had in a while. It was
triple threat.
Everyone had their own chances to do spots too. Like,
was that match like 40 minutes? Or
45 minutes, yeah.
When it kept going and going and going, did you really thought they were going to give him an hour for a second there?
Well, I think the exact time was like 53, like 8:53 when it stopped, and I was like, they damn near got an hour for this whole match.
Dude, this was actually a really interesting Raw. This was really a top to bottom, maybe best Raw in a while.
Yes, I and you know I don't usually watch Raw, and the fact that I messaged you guys as soon as the match was over was like, wow, what a match!
Yeah, I kind of figured you were actually watching Raw. I'm surprised Will just didn't even. I kind of figured Will wasn't watching after the match. Is that why you kind of figured he wasn't?
I know he had some things he had to take care of, but. He missed the wrong Raw to miss out on. That was, and it was an opening too. Like the crowd was hot, bro.
Dude, Cleveland got a show.
They did. First of all, there was amazing paces. It was a long match, multiple commercial breaks. So I was like, wow, this match is actually good. And everyone had a spot. Like everyone had a chance to show off their abilities. Otis, was the powerhouse at one point. Then you had Gable hitting those suplexes. Riddle came out, with he did a couple moves. Randy on the outside with the table spot. Oh my God. And then RK Bro ended up winning. So and then the last thing I want to say is the promo after. This is the best we've seen Randy in a while. Happy Randy.
He's having way too much fun.
Way too much. The fact that they had
him and Brock are having way too much fun on TV now.
It's the O2 class having that fun now. I like it. And the fact that they had the titles, they swapped it back and forth. They're like, oh, this isn't your title.
I know what you missed.
Title.
I can already tell something you missed.
What's up?
Did you miss what is it? Oh, I know what you missed.
But when we get there, man. And then KO and Rollins were just.
I forgot where it was, but I know what you missed. You missed the Braun Breaker.
Who?
Braun Breaker. Rick Steiner.
Oh yeah. I wasn't really interested in that. I didn't think that was newsworthy, but Braun Breaker on Raw.
Yeah, basically Rick Steiner's done.
Yeah, it was. I don't know. I'm not really feeling that feud. It is Braun Breaker's what is this, his Raw debut finally, right?
Yeah, that was his Raw debut.
But
I like how they're using Raw and NXT together. I feel like he's using NXT as developmental, but it's they're going up and down. It's very interesting.
It feels kind of like they wanted to inject a little more title matches into it. So they're like, yeah, let's get NXT involved and stuff like that. It's just a little weird. You know what I'm saying?
I feel like he's getting them ready for call-ups early enough, so they're not when they get called up, they're just not okay.
Fumbling the bag, yeah.
Because Braun Breaker's gonna be a star.
Yeah, and they got that triple threat match tomorrow. That'll be a fun match, I think.
Yeah.
And then right before that, we had the 24/7 title match. I thought this was kind of actually fun. I usually don't look forward to this, but the fact that they did this right after the tag match, and the whole story is like, heartbroken Tozawa. I found that like hilarious. Like,
Honestly,
they're like, he's like, I want to give you a good luck kiss, and then she kisses him, and she's like, that's a lot of luck. And I'm just like, yo, like, I love it. What were you about to say? You said honestly.
this was a weird segment. I was just like, I'm like between Dana and Reggie and Tamina and Tozawa.
And then the crowd. Then when he was in the ring, he was just like doing the pouty faces, and then he was like, "Can I get another one?" And then everyone's like, "Yo, kiss him." And she like blows him a kiss, and then like he's like, "Everything's all better now." But it's like, oh my god, it's funny. Like, I didn't think I would like it that much, but that shit had me dying. Right after that, we had the Miz segment with Logan Paul. I thought this was kind of a flat segment.
It's weird. He had the crowd on his side. This was his hometown, and then he turned him.
I think this is just like,
they didn't need Jerry the King.
No, it was like the inevitable Logan Paul.
Larry the King Lawler. It's Jerry.
Oh my, yeah, I knew that shit sounded wrong. I was like, Larry the King Lawler, and I was like, I'm messing up this name, but I don't give a fuck enough to like fix
I don't even care if the trolls attack us.
That's his name from now on, Larry the King Lawler. And then like I think it's gonna lead to Logan, knocking his ass out at Mania. And yeah. Did the Profits have a match?
No.
No, they had a promo, right?
Yeah, no, Profits win.
Yeah, they did win.
Yeah, you put Profits win in the.
That's the part where I slipped out and I don't know if they had a match. I know they had a backstage segment.
Yeah, they had something on the backstage. Oh, like you don't have a path.
Yeah, a lot of them was like the path to Mania, and it's like not everyone's gonna have a path to Mania, man.
Basically, what they're trying to tease, everyone has a path.
We about to get an Andre the Giant battle, Memorial Battle Royale. Everyone got a path. And then there was a couple of things in here that was. I'm gonna speed through them if you don't mind. We had Commander Aziz whooping what's his name? No, Omas was whooping Apollo Crews' ass, and then Aziz was like, I don't know if he was trying to do like he was impressed or something, but he looked like a bitch, bro. He was just like, that's what I thought. And then
Austin Theory, Finn Balor.
Yeah, Austin Theory finally lost to Finn Balor, which was a good one. I don't know why it repeated it multiple times and stuff like that.
Yeah, because then Damian Priest attacked him.
Yep.
Like Dark Damian.
Dark Damian, bro. I'm hoping this is gonna be a good version of him. What else did we have? We had the Dark Edge. Did you want to go on the Dark Edge promo?
Sure. Dark. Dude, the intro, even like him walking out, that was a sick entrance.
It was promo. Dope. His eyes looked like black, like pure black.
Yeah, and that tells you how awesome that was. Like,
and he came out in a suit.
Like he was like the Undertaker.
Yeah, it was a great visual, especially when he was talking. He's like, this is I've been a Radar superstar, but I haven't felt like this since ever. And I'm like, interesting. So we're gonna get a new version of Edge, Dark Edge.
Yep.
But I thought his promo was a little repetitive. It sounded exactly like, what is it? The promo from Jericho and Kingston. I want the best Edge. Not the, Raw tag team with Omos. I want the
Styles.
strongest. Yeah, he's like, I want the Styles, like the best AJ. And I was like, oh, We kind of heard that last week, but okay. But overall, Dark Edge is looking pretty good.
Yeah, definitely. And then you had, what was next? I think it was the Red Dawn. Give me KO show.
Yeah, KO show. I'm gonna let you take over this one.
Wasn't there something before that?
There was the Damian.
I feel like you're
It
forgetting.
was a Finn and Austin Theory match.
No, there's something after this in between before it. There's a match. Rhea Ripley and Liv Morgan.
Oh, I didn't watch that one.
Rhea Ripley and Liv Morgan are now a tag team, and they're now Rhea Ripley it's now Rhea Ripley pinned Carmella and Selena Vega.
Yes, and now they're added into the match, right, with
Yep.
Sasha and Naomi.
Honestly, that makes me so much happier.
It's gonna be an interesting match.
I think those two should win.
It'd be dope. It'd be cool if, hear me out, like Nikki and for some reason Alexa like somehow got a team up or whatever. I think that would be a fun thing. Or later on.
Oh no, I think that would be very interesting. Like using her as like a super villain. Now that she's she like turned her into like a dark super villain.
I love how a couple years ago it was the reverse. Alexa was evil and Nikki was nice, and now, Alexa's pretty normal. Like she's a baby face, and you have Nikki who's just like a dick. Like she, but I like Nick. Like I didn't like her gimmick at first, but now I like her a lot. But
Get well soon, Becky Lynch. Hospital.
Yeah,
because of her voice box.
Was it what happened to her throat?
Her hair got hit with Bianca's hair, so it fucked up her voice box. Or at least that's what it is. At least that's what it's saying. Or the excuse she's using.
That's crazy, man.
You would think Seth. I can tell it's fake because if Seth was any husband, he would have been there.
Yeah.
At the hospital. So it's a kayfabe. It's like fake.
Yeah, it was just a night off for her.
Oh yeah. Just to build the storyline.
And then I think the final thing we had was a KO show where, I'm just gonna jump right into it. He announced,
he doesn't
Stone
want
Cold.
Booker T. He went through all the Texas people. He didn't want Booker T. He didn't want Shawn Michaels. He didn't want
JBL.
He didn't want JBL.
He said, "Give me Stone Cold Steve Austin." I feel like the crowd didn't really pop as much.
I feel like the crowd got really screwed at the end because right after he says that, it goes Stone Cold's music hits and it's just a promo.
Yeah.
Is that why you were confused too?
Yeah. So I looked away because I was switching over my laundry and I heard the glass shatter and I was like, "What? No, he is not about to come out in Ohio. Like, what's going on?" And then it was just a promo. So I don't think that got played over the speaker system in their arena. I think that was just for us, like for the people watching on TV.
Okay, good.
But I thought the same thing. I was like, Stone Cold is chilling in Ohio? Like
that'd be terrible if they did that to them.
Unless they have some good beer that he likes up there, but he makes his own. But I think the thing we should take away from this Raw is, it was quick, short. That tag match is, if you could only watch an hour of Raw, WWE product this week, I would have watched that tag match. That tag match was amazing.
Oh yeah, definitely.
And I think they're keeping an eye on AEW, and I think it's a way for them to be like, hey, maybe we should start stepping up our game a little bit because, what the product that they put on at the beginning of the show, the crowd was hot, everyone was into it, I loved it. So
honestly, it was a quick 3 hours.
Yeah, it wasn't too bad. It wasn't a bad Raw. So if you had to get a Raw rating, 1 out of 10, what are you giving it?
8.5.
8.5. I'm gonna give it a solid 8. The first hour and a half was good, and then I feel like the rest of it was kind of lackluster. But if I'm talking about this tag match, that tag match is a 9.2 in my book.
Yes, definitely 9.2.
So
maybe even 9.5.
I'd give it a 9.5. Yeah, if you include the segment after with the promo and Randy's having fun, I'll give it a 9.5 easily all day.
Oh yeah, definitely. It's gonna be interesting. It sucks that they're not turning it. I wonder if they'll turn them at WrestleMania.
I hope they don't. I'm actually enjoying them a lot more now. Susan loves it. I showed her the segment and she was like, I was like, hey, you gotta watch this. And I didn't tell her what happened. So she thought Randy was gonna turn on him. And I was like, nah. And then when he finally said, like, I'm gonna say the F word, friend. And she was like, I love this. I can't wait to watch WrestleMania. And I was like, oh my God. She loves Randy. But that's been this edition of the Bump Boys. Make sure that if you guys are playing your WWE 2K22, like Danny said, make sure to like, comment, and subscribe. Check everything out. Have a good one, y'all.
Yep.
Must bid you adieu, a goodbye, mwah, and good night.